Hey guys, so we've wanted to do this for a while. We did this last year, obviously, before we blew up, before all this different stuff, us having a YouTube to post this on, everything like that. But we're gonna pick every FBS game. We would do FCS too. We would probably do D2 as well, but we only have this thanks to playoff predictors. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna dive right in because it's a late Tuesday night as we go on this. But I'm just trying to make sure. But yeah, so I think so Hawaii, Delaware State. We're going Hawaii there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
Oh,
Delaware
and
State missed
and
their flight.
I have Robert on the call with me, just to
Hello.
introduce yourself. But Hawaii over Delaware State,
I
Florida State, Georgia Tech. Are we taking Haynes King? Are we taking DJU? Where are
I
we going?
I gotta go with Florida State.
Okay, okay. Montana State, New Mexico.
I want to pick Montana State, but I don't think that they're gonna win.
Yeah, that is
So
a
I'm going
Saturday
New
game.
Mexico. Yeah,
SMU Nevada, our last week zero matchup.
SMU. And look at that, we're already through 1 week.
Yeah, already through 1 week. Look at that. Also, I will say UNA should definitely beat. UNA should definitely beat. What are they called? Southeast Missouri.
Oh, they
Yeah,
oh
Southeast
they
Missouri.
definitely will.
Yeah. San Jose State versus Sacramento State. I believe that's San Jose's. Rutgers Howard should be Rutgers. Bowling Green Fordham. Central Michigan at Central Connecticut. Look,
NC
guys,
State,
the
Buffalo,
schedule
Central
harder.
Florida.
NC State, Buffalo, UCF, ULM. Now Jackson State, I'm okay with this. Wait, are there any in the interstate matchups? I don't know where Fordham is, but I know Howard's not. Is Howard in New Jersey? I don't think it is. Um,
I don't think it
Wake
is.
Forest, NCAA. See, I'm more okay with this. An interstate team. Arkansas Pine Bluff. I'm totally okay with that. Duquesne, Ohio team facing Toledo. Now here's
Okay,
a big
fine.
one.
Now
North
here's
Dakota
one.
State, Colorado.
I'm picking DSU.
NDSU. People are gonna hate us for
Yeah,
that, but I think it's real. I think NDSU
reading
has a
it's the
great
heat.
team. Uh,
I think their run game is legit, like
yeah,
it always is. I know they've had some turnover, but I mean, I think they're going to give Colorado some problems.
yeah. Coastal Jack State. This will be the first FBS game I'm at this year. Um, I think
Thursday night,
I like the Gamecocks. I like Rich Rod and the boys.
I think they're playing at home. They'll have that place rocking with their
Yeah.
new field and all that.
Yeah. Kansas,
Kansas,
Lindenwood, um,
Missouri.
Missouri, Tulane, UAB. UAB scheduled better. I like the SWAC schools and everything, but get a better first game.
Yeah,
UNC Minnesota at I guess this is in Minnesota. Um,
yeah.
where are we thinking here?
I don't know. I kind of want to pick Minnesota just because.
You know what, bro? Ski-U-Mah. Shout out Luke Miller. Tulsa, Northwestern Tulsa, Illinois, Utah, Army, FAU, Michigan State. I think we have to go Michigan State here. Oklahoma
Have
Temple, have to go Oklahoma. Duke Elon, Duke,
Duke.
Western Wisconsin, solid game. But
Oh, finally another
TC,
good game.
TCU Stanford.
I gotta. I'll pick TCU.
You know what? I'm leaning there too. I think Stanford's good. ACC Stanford now. That makes
Oh yeah,
absolutely no sense.
classic ACC 12 matchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Navy Bucknell, Navy, Purdue, Indiana State. Shout out the goat. Shout out Larry Bird. Pitt, Kent
Of
State,
course.
Pitt. Okay, Georgia, Clemson. I'm going Georgia. I think everybody should go
I'm
Georgia.
picking. I'm gonna pick Georgia. I'm gonna say, aren't they? I mean, they're 14-point favorites, something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be closer than that.
It's
I
gone
think
up
Clemson's gonna hang
a
with them.
point and a half. It started at 12 and a half, I believe.
It's 14. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be closer than that.
Illinois
But
State, Iowa. Also picked Maryland in that Maryland UConn game. Um,
okay, Iowa, Louisville, Vanderbilt,
I
Virginia
got
Tech. Ooh,
Louisville, Vandy. I I like the Vandy pick here. I think they're gonna shock. I think they're gonna shock some people. I think that
I
quarterback
think
room
so.
is.
If it was in Blacksburg, I think I'd pick
Yeah, I
Tech.
think
But
Pavia is a really underrated quarterback for Vandy. I know everybody wanted either Johnson or the other guy that had they had a few transfers. But yeah, Penn State, West Virginia. As much as I love the Mountaineers, I think we have to get Penn State here. Tennessee,
yeah,
Chattanooga, Tennessee, Oklahoma State, Cincinnati.
you
Look
know
at
what?
all these FCS
I'm
games.
I'm picking I'm picking South Dakota State over Oklahoma State.
Oh my God. Okay. Air Force, App State, Iowa State, North Dakota is probably a close game. Indiana, Northern
I think
Illinois.
again. I think FIU is going to keep it close though.
Okay, here's a big one. Miami, Ohio, Northwestern.
Oh yeah,
That's
didn't
week
Miami
one.
Ohio go? Yeah, weren't they really good last year? Miami
Yeah, they
Ohio, or
won
am I
the they
thinking of
won
the
the
right?
MAC last year. Now they did lose their
The
kicker
right
to
man.
Alabama, but
Okay, well if that's the case, then I don't want to pick
I'm picking them anyway.
them.
Hey, Miami's probably they're more used to playing outside in by a river or something than Northwestern is.
Okay,
I could be
because
totally
we got
wrong.
to be different. I'm picking Northwestern.
Okay, okay. Ohio, Syracuse. Miami, Florida, big game. But what does Billy do at home?
I'm taking Miami.
Okay, Billy doesn't lose home opener, so we're going Florida here. Eastern Michigan, UMass at UMass.
I'm taking the Eastern.
I think I like
I don't
Eastern
know.
too, honestly.
Yeah,
Utah, Nebraska. I think we have to go Nebraska here. Colorado State, Texas. This could be the Wyoming game for them, but I like Colorado State. Or no, I
well,
like Texas. My
that was on
fault.
the road though, right? That was at Wyoming.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean.
Yeah,
Same kind of
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Boise at Georgia Southern. Now this is another game that I might be at. I really like Georgia Southern here. I like how they stack up. It's a long trip for week one for Boise. Um, but I like the Eagles in this one. Um,
I'm taking the Broncos.
oh my God, this man right here. Old Dominion, South Carolina, Marshall, Cal, North Texas South. I think this will be a closer game than most say, but I do think Gio Lopez and the South Carolina Jaguars will
I
make it. Um,
gotta pull this out.
Also, this will be by far the amount of games we pick. Week one is the most because of the amount of FCS schools that are in here. Um,
Yeah,
Campbell, Liberty. Oh, I picked East Carolina in the Norfolk State game. Campbell,
I'm picking
Liberty.
Liberty.
Mississippi State beats Eastern Kentucky. Virginia, Oregon State, Arkansas
I'm just
State.
going down clicking these.
Harleton State's first year as a D1 school, I believe. I believe this is the first year in FCS. They
Oh,
play
I think you're
Baylor.
right.
Baylor will win. Middle Tennessee State against Tennessee Tech. I believe Tennessee Tech's also a team that's moving up from D2 to FCS or already did. Someone correct me there. And Kansas State, I forgot to click them. Rice St. Houston, I gotta take Rice here. Someone update this logo, please. That is the worst St. Houston logo. Troy, Nevada, I'm taking Troy.
Troy.
Western Kentucky, shout out Keyshawn Johnson from Bama State, but I gotta go Bama here. Houston UNLV at Houston. I feel like the home field really plays a factor here. Ole Miss Furman, shout out Jonah Tibbs, Furman legend. South Florida, Bethune-Cookman, South Florida. Memphis and North Alabama. I think the North Alabama boys they have an FBS upset coming this year, but I don't think it'll be in Memphis. Um,
Who else do they play?
I don't know.
We'll see him. We'll see him again. We'll see
We'll
him
see him
again.
again. We'll see him again. Auburn, Alabama A&M should be Auburn. A&M Notre Dame. I really think it's A&M. I've gone back and forth with people on this, but my opinion has never changed.
That one is. I'll go A&M just because it's at home.
Yeah.
I think it'll
Um,
be close. I think that's gonna be a good game though. I think that's gonna be really fun. Week
yeah.
one.
Picking all
Tech.
the Power Five teams really quick. I'm down at Louisiana. Charlotte, JMU. I got to go to JMU here, honestly. I think Charlotte's a great.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
I like
program is
that team.
is
Yeah.
growing at Charlotte, I would say. Um, it's not necessarily. I don't think it'll be like you're not looking at a 10, 11 win season, but I think there's gonna be progress. I think one thing Charlotte struggled with is building year to year. and I think this will be the year that Charlotte gets it under him. But just James Madison is a machine right now. I don't think swapping out the coach at JMU will make them any worse or better than they already were. Southeast Missouri State, New Mexico State, New Mexico State, Wyoming, Arizona State. Wyoming losing that coach this year is gonna really, really mess with them. Arizona, New Mexico. We already have two New Mexico games, and Arizona's winning this one. Washington, the USC LSU game. Now, I think I know how this one plays out, and I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think LSU is going to win in a rout. And the only reason I say that is because I think Brian Kelly has a chip on his shoulder. Because the whole offseason, who have we been talking about? We've been talking about Kalen DeBoer. We've been talking about Kirby Smart. We've been talking about even Norvell because of what FSU had to go through. We've been talking about Kiffin. And we've been talking about Brad. No Kelly. They haven't been talking about Kelly. And then Florida State beats Boston College. Okay, we are moving on.
I'm picking USC. I just want to throw that out there.
You're picking USC. Anyways,
look,
UCLA.
It's gonna be fun when we do this again. We see which one of us did better.
Oh, for sure. UCLA at Hawaii. I think that's UCLA's go. Georgia Tech beats Georgia State. I've considered going to that game though. I've really considered going to that game. Houston Christian. Oh no. SMU beats Houston Christian. I don't know why I clicked them. Indiana. Duke Northwestern. I think Duke kind of got. I'm not throttled, but Duke kind of lost some pieces.
I mean, they lost Mike Elko, right?
Yeah, you can't lose a head coach, quarterback, a receiver, and a bunch of others. But they do have Malik.
I don't know. I'm still picking him. I'm still picking him.
I don't know. Maybe Northwestern gives Skip Holtz the reins by week 2.
It's a Friday night.
Yeah, in Chicago. Northern Colorado, Colorado State, Fresno State, Utah Tech, previously known as the Dixie State, at UNLV. We'll take UNLV there. Georgia Southern, Nevada facing their second opponent, but I think Georgia Southern, this is probably their year to come out to the Sun Belt Championship game. This is their year to have an 8 or 9 win season. I really like Southern this year. Wyoming, Idaho, Wyoming. Why not? Army. I feel like we haven't got an Army game yet. Army, FAU. I really like what Army has set up this year.
Okay. I don't know much about him. I'll stick with you on that one.
I'm not huge on FAU. Arkansas, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's gonna be prepared for this one. They're gonna take care of business.
Yeah, they're coming off a tough loss at home versus a South Dakota State team.
Jesus. Rutgers, Akron.
I think they'll rebound against Arkansas.
Rutgers. We're going to have another bowl-eligible Rutgers. I hope you all know this. Tulane, Kansas State. Look, this is John Summerall putting the hammer down. Hammer down, John.
Give me Tulane.
Give me Tulane. Give me Tulane. Hey, who knows? I might be at that one. There's a lot of week 2 matchups that are very enticing, I like to say. Pitt, Cincinnati. I think we got to go Pitt here. Cincinnati, they're growing, but I think losing Fickle kind of showed how mortal that program is when it comes to, the echelons of college football. Merrimack, UConn, Texas, Michigan. I really think Texas goes in there and wins.
I think so too. I just think Michigan's. I think they'll be good. I think they've lost too much.
I think Alex Orji will be fine. RIP Robert Griffin III, but I think Alex Orji will be fine. I think that offense will be okay. The defense will be great, but you can't have an okay offense and still expect to compete at that level. That being said, they could totally make it to the conference championship.
Texas is legit. Okay, Minnesota. I'm taking
Minnesota. Troy at Memphis. I got Troy for the first time as Troy University. The last time or the University of Troy, whichever one it is. The last time they went up, they were Troy State, if I remember correctly. A&M, McNeese, A&M, Ball State. I got Ball State. Georgia, Kent State, Auburn over Cal. I know it's crazy, but I got Auburn over Cal. Boston College over Duquesne, Notre Dame over Notre Dame over Northern Illinois. Lots of N's right there. Navy.
Give me Temple.
Oh my God. South Carolina, Kentucky at home, I think plays a huge factor. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Taking
Michigan State.
Kentucky.
I skipped one. Michigan State, Maryland. Give me those Spartans.
I'm taking the Terrapins. I'm still scared of them after what they did to Auburn last year in the bowl game.
Yeah, but that was
I
with
don't
like
know
a
what they
heavy
got.
senior class. But yeah, I
I don't know what
understand.
they got going on there up there. I don't care.
Give me the
Find a way to
Rockets
get.
in the. I believe that's UMass's first MAC game, or they might not. Even, I don't think they're MAC until next season. But still, first games in the MAC or first game against the MAC at 12 notes since announcing. Utah, Washington. I don't think Washington's gonna fall off like that hard. Wisconsin South, Wisconsin,
Ooh, we got
Iowa
Iowa State
State, the Josh Pate
already.
Bowl.
That's so early.
What?
I know. I'm like, hey, man, I feel like that's not their big rivalry game, I guess. But
Well, no, the Iowa State game is with the fair, and their fair is like a
I
normally
guess
timed fair. Yes, that's a
Iowa.
shot
Who's
at
the
all the other
Hawkeyes?
fairs that are in November. Jacksonville State, Louisville. I gotta go Louisville. I'm so sorry. Um,
Yeah. Maybe
UTSA,
next year,
Texas
buddy.
State. This is going to be probably the biggest game for both teams when it comes to where they stand in their state. But I got Texas State. I
I
know
got
we got ties to
UTSA.
UTSA now, but I still got Texas State in that one. Middle Tennessee State, Ole Miss, Ole Miss. Marshall, Virginia Tech. I got Virginia Tech in Blacksburg,
As well.
especially if they actually lose in week one. Yeah, I'm sorry, Marshall, but that's tough. That's real tough. And that's like a real college town. Like I know Marshall beat Notre Dame in Notre Dame, but I think Notre Dame's more fair weather than people like to admit. Central Michigan, Florida International. I'll take Central. James Madison, Gardner
I'll
Webb.
take an FIU. I don't like the MAC.
Okay. East Carolina over Old Dominion. South Alabama, Ohio. In Ohio, I'll
South
still take
trouble. They're
South.
making 2-0.
I'll still take South. Miami over A&M. West Virginia, Central Florida. Um, San Jose State. All right, wait. I clicked them, so I'm gonna go Arkansas
I'm
State
taking.
over
I'm
Tulsa.
taking Air Force.
I think Arkansas State will have a great year this year. Coastal, Chattanooga, Georgia State, Kennesaw
Okay,
State.
now give me. I don't know. I guess I'll take Louisiana.
Oh, that is Louisiana. Wait, I misread it. I thought they were playing. I thought they were both playing Chattanooga for some reason. Louisiana, Mizzou, Rice.
Nice.
Stanford, Cal Poly is playing an FBS game. That's insane. See, this is probably the game that I'll be at this year. The Alabama South Florida or the Florida Samford, but I'm gonna be safe and not go with my gut
The
there.
the Bulls shocked the world. Not the
I
Alabama.
think I don't know. I don't know. I
Florida,
think
Kansas.
the
I'm
UAB,
taking
UAB
UAB.
ULM game, I'm gonna go ULM. Kansas, Southern Mississippi, Wake,
I like. I like Wake
Western,
Forest. Yeah.
LSU. Look, Grayson McCall. This is Grayson McCall's run right here. He beats Tennessee at home. Um,
I'll
Ohio
stick with you on
State,
that one.
Nebraska, or well, can Dylan Raiola? Can he hold his water? Can he hold his water? I think he can. Um,
Yeah, this because this one's in Nebraska. I know last year Nebraska had to go out there, right? They had to go to Boulder.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, I think they'll get him back.
yeah, and then Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, TCU, UTEP, Arizona, Oregon. Wow, there's a lot of home victories. A lot of home victories.
Yeah, home teams are going to be cooking in weeks 1 and 2.
Yeah, Washington
Whoever they
State,
do to all the
Texas
upset,
Tech.
I'm taking Washington
No,
State.
no, no, no. I'm taking Texas Tech. They lost their quarterback and their head coach.
Okay.
Liberty,
Ooh,
Mississippi State, Arizona State, Oregon State, San Diego, Oregon State, USC, Utah. Okay, cool. So who's at the
I'll
top?
take the Bulldogs.
Penn State, Vanderbilt, and Kansas. Or no, Tulane.
Is
Wait,
that
can
on
they
your
can they
side
see
at
this?
2-0?
Oh, they can't see the very top, but Tulane
The
is on
stupid
mine.
ads are above. I think Air Force is number 1 on mine,
Oh, okay.
which is perfect.
So BYU, SMU, BYU, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, Georgia Tech, App State, Clemson. We'll say Texas State beats up on
I'm
them.
taking Arizona State, South, Kansas State. Um,
Fresno, San Jose, Florida State. Cincy beats Miami, Ohio on the road.
NC State beats
NC State,
Tech,
LSU, Tech,
Illinois, Michigan. Okay, we got
Central,
Bama and Wisconsin. I kind of want to pick Wisconsin.
Bama all the way. Oklahoma
I don't
State,
know. I'll pick Bama.
Mizzou, UMass.
Buffalo. Actually, I'll take it back. I will pick UMass actually because Buffalo. No, I don't want to get into it, but they're not that good. Shoot, I'll
I'm down
take
at
Coastal.
Tulane, Oklahoma. Look, I think this is the first nick in the armor. You know, there's no John Summerall team without a very close loss away, or like a game that lasts 3 quarters to a Power 5 team.
I'm
Um,
picking on you.
Ohio, Notre Dame, Pitt, Florida,
Miami, Minnesota, Washington,
Miami, Nevada,
App State, Troy.
Troy. Jesus, you're going fast there.
That's right. I got them. They're going to go on the road. They're going to beat Iowa.
UAB, Arkansas is a weird one. Oh wait, is that on the road? You know what? Let's just say it. Throw caution to the wind. Utah, Duke, FAU, Georgia Southern, Liberty, Virginia Tech, Akron, North Carolina, Charlotte, Ole Miss, Western. Is Jack State like 4-0 at this point?
I think so. I got them winning that one. I got them
Vandy.
winning that game.
See, I really don't see Vandy's at 3.5. I don't see it. Like I don't
I
see
got the Hilltoppers.
how that's their floor is 3.5.
I
Oh
got the
wait,
Hilltoppers.
I thought I was already finished. Okay, I'm at UCSA, Texas, Auburn, Baylor. I'll say the Buffs win against Colorado State. I do know Colorado State lost a good bit of talent.
Give me Central Florida over TCU. You good?
I'm almost at the bottom. Jesus, I'm trying.
Okay. Georgia, Nebraska, Tennessee, Houston.
I see
Cal,
Georgia,
BYU.
UCLA. I see NC State in my top
No,
five. By God.
I don't understand how it's ranking them because I have
So
UCLA,
it's pick your
Oregon.
top. It's strength of victory, strength of schedule, and then coin flip, which means like if you can flip the two, like flip two random games, they might change. Um. Okay, so South
Okay, week
App
4.
State, Stanford, Syracuse, Stanford,
Okay, first of all,
Nebraska.
I want to point out, don't breeze past that. That's an insane conference game.
What?
Stanford at Syracuse on a Friday. I wanted to throw that out there. That's crazy. Okay,
Michigan
Nebraska,
State,
Washington State, Auburn, Michigan State.
Brigham
Give me
Young.
Kansas State. Give
You know
me.
what? Coastal versus Virginia. Let's go
Coastal
Coastal.
because I'm pretty sure Virginia weren't they like awful last year. I think they're having their 0-3 right now.
NC
Okay,
State, undefeated NC State, going to Clemson. I think Clemson takes care of business there. NC State, you'll get your lick back. Don't worry. Don't
okay,
worry, buddy.
Baylor. I got
Colorado. I
Baylor
took
over
and then
Colorado. Sorry,
FSU,
Colorado.
Indiana, Jack State.
Another
Tulsa beats
another
Louisiana
crazy
Tech.
conference game.
LSU, Eastern, Duke. What? Duke has some of the weirdest away games this year. Missouri, Northern Illinois for what feels like the 100th time.
I got
Um,
Utah.
I think if I'm saying like I think Gundy's going for blood.
Well, I don't know. Well, wait, is this their fourth straight home game?
Yeah.
I had them going 0 and starting 1-1. I know that. Okay, well, I'm picking Utah either way. I think Utah's gonna do good. Tennessee, Oklahoma. Ooh,
I got Tennessee.
I got Oklahoma. I get Oklahoma just because they're playing at home. Penn State, South Carolina. Mexico State. Oh, the battle for the cast iron skillet, right? TCU SMU. I forget what that one
Yes.
is. NCAA 14. Tell me that one. Okay, I'm going SMU.
Louisiana Tulane. Now this is another one that's on my radar of like if I could feasibly go, I want to. But I think do I have Louisiana? Do I have Tulane here? That's a really good matchup.
In-state matchup. I'm taking Tulane.
I'll go Louisiana just to be different. Villanova, Maryland, Iowa, Minnesota. You know, let's say Iowa. They have to bounce back after
I'm
losing to
picking
Troy.
Iowa.
Um, James Madison, North Carolina, North Carolina. Fresno State, Nevada.
Give me the Bulldogs. Give me Nevada. Give me Wyoming.
Miami, South Florida. Look, this is where South Florida puts their flag in the ground. South
Dude, are you
Florida
picking
in
South
Tampa.
Florida?
In
I'm picking
Tampa.
Miami.
Come on, give me South Florida. Give me South Florida. Okay.
Washington. Give me Louisville. Actually, you know what? Give me Georgia Tech.
Half of these I don't like. Half of these I'm not going to pay attention to while I'm doing it at this point. I'm just trying
Okay,
to get
Virginia
through.
Tech, Western, Kansas. I'll take Florida, Mississippi, Army, Kentucky.
I know someone's going to watch this
Anything.
through and be like,
Yeah.
"You said in the
Yeah.
chat that you wanted to pick so and so, and then when you did this, you picked differently." I'm like,
Okay,
brother.
USC, Michigan. I'm picking Michigan. Even though USC would have beaten LSU on the road at that point, I
So many
still
of the
think.
good G5 teams have Power 5 teams. Top 10 Troy already. Top 10 Troy. But my
Look, I
top,
got.
only Troy and Texas State are in my top 10 though.
Have I said publicly that Troy is my playoff pick? Am I
Oh my
leaking
God.
that now? I think they're my pick for the G5.
Hey, I think two G5 teams will get in.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't think Liberty's going to get in, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, A&M, Old Miss, Texas,
Tell me to
Oregon
get to
State,
week 5.
Purdue. Give me the Boilermakers, Boise State. All right, week 5. Who do you have number 1? I actually can't see who I have number 1.
I can't see it either. We'll see it at the end. Or we'll try
I
to.
have. Okay, do like 3 through 12 then.
Texas, Florida, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, Troy, Texas State, LSU, Oregon, Florida State, Kansas, Washington, Auburn, Missouri, Pitt.
I got Washington, Oklahoma, Alabama. Wait, how many did you do right there?
I did 3 through 16.
Okay, I Washington, Oklahoma, Alabama, Miami. That's a solid top 4 or 6. Okay, then Army, Utah, Oregon, Troy, top 10. Old Miss, Florida State, Auburn, Missouri, Liberty, and Pitt. So
Alabama and
we
Georgia
got
are
some
my
decent
1 and
teams.
2. It just randomly flashed.
No, yeah, I hate when it does that. I'm guessing Georgia's number 1 for me, but I'm not sure.
There's a bunch of coin
Okay,
flips in mine. I'm just messing with it. Okay, Georgia Tech, BMI, Georgia Tech, Army,
give me
Miami,
Temple.
Rutgers, Liberty, Auburn,
I'm
Oklahoma. Look,
taking.
that's my big Auburn win. Come on, boys. Come on.
I'm taking. Let me say, I'm taking App State over Liberty.
I think
I think
that's a
that's.
crazy
I
thing to
think
say.
that's the game that's going to keep them. That's like their toughest game of the year by far. And I think they're going to get tripped up. I'm also picking Auburn, obviously. Um,
Brigham
OU's not going to
Young.
be ready for it. Give me Old Dominion over Bowling Green. Give me Boise
North Carolina.
State.
Duke gets her licked back on North Carolina. East Carolina. I think UTSA finally. FIU. I had some
Okay, now
battle.
I'm going to throw this out there. I got BYU over Baylor. I don't know. This is kind of
Yeah, I mean
sticking
that's what
out
I
to.
picked too. I think that's the
Okay, I was just saying it was just sticking out to me. Oh, we got Georgia Southern, Georgia State.
I picked Southern.
I'll
Hey, you
pick
know why I
State
picked
just to be
Southern?
different. Why?
Oh my God! What is the first? What is SCS?
I don't know. I gotta be honest.
Southern Charm Sport.
Oh, that's true. You know what? You're right.
Look at that. Auburn education just paying
Give
dividends.
me okay, State. Eastern
New
Michigan,
Mexico State. Wow, there's a
Kansas.
lot of Week 5 interstate games. Tulane, South Florida, game of the year. Game of the year. Tulane pulls it out.
SMU, Florida State as a conference game. That's going to be fun. You know what? Give me SMU playing at home.
I actually picked SMU, just not even think about it. You know what? I want to keep it. UAB Navy, UAB, Central Florida. See, I don't know which UCF game I want to be at, but I'm going to be at one of them. That's one of the ones that I have highlighted.
I'm taking Colorado.
Iowa State, Michigan, North Texas, USC, Mississippi State.
Texas.
Oh my God, I
Who'd you
just
get
said
in
Mississippi
Oregon? Who do
State
you have
over
in Oregon?
Texas.
You got
Oh God,
Oregon.
what am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm picking Texas. Give me Utah.
Give me Louisiana over Wake Forest. Shake it up a little. Shake it up a little. Nebraska, Purdue. I don't even know. I don't know. Like, let's see, Nebraska is one of those teams where it's like they could totally be a 9-win team,
I'm
but a
picking
3-win team.
Nebraska just because I feel like I'm picking a lot of home teams. So I'm picking somebody's got to win a road game. And I want to pick Holy Cross over Syracuse, but I'm going Syracuse. Actually, don't give me Buffalo over UConn. Ole
Georgia,
Miss,
Alabama, I'm stopped. Oh my God, I'm adding up a
yeah,
one versus one. That was a 1 versus 2 matchup that I just picked. Georgia, Alabama.
that is probably. I have Bama at number 12 and Georgia at number 1.
It's gonna be some era of a.
Give me Georgia. I know they're playing at home. I don't care. I'm picking Air Force over Wyoming, and I don't think South is going to beat LSU. I'm sorry.
Alabama's one loss took them from 2 to 39 because it just to the computer. Okay.
Took them from
Look,
like
week six, insane week.
Troy,
It,
UTEP.
no, but in my predictor, this is Texas State's first loss of the year. 5-0 Troy, 4-0 Texas State. That's a Thursday night game. If that happens, we're there.
You know what? I'm
Jackson.
picking Texas State just because I don't have Troy going undefeated. I feel like I got to pick a Troy loss at some point.
That's the victory right there. I know where they'll lose though. I've done this. I've done the Troy side of this before. I know where they'll lose. Oregon.
TCU, give me Syracuse, Oregon, Kansas.
Clemson over Florida State. I think that's crazy, but that could work. Could work.
It was a really close game last year. Give me Coastal, Tech over Duke. I can't remember where I have people's records at. No, give me Baylor.
Tulane at UAB. That is on our schedule. That is on our schedule. I know that for a fact. But I got Tulane. Sorry, Dilf. Tennessee. Miami, California, Miami, UCF, Florida. I got UCF. Shock the world. Shock the world. Auburn, Georgia. I got Georgia.
I got Georgia as well. James Madison, USC, North Carolina. You know what? Give me Cal over Miami. That's a long road trip for Miami. Get crazy. All right, give me Charlotte. Give me Rutgers over Nebraska, even though I had Nebraska very highly.
I literally
They're
just
way
picked
up there.
Charlotte and Rutgers, thinking that you would go the other way, but yeah, but sure, we're fine. Miami, Ohio over Toledo, Boston College. This Boston College's year, they're so good. They have such a good team.
They got a pretty workable schedule, right?
Michigan, Wisconsin,
Give me
SMU, Louisville,
Washington.
SMU, Tulsa Army, Tulsa, Steve Spurrier Jr. Shout out, Alabama, Navy, Air Force. I
Give me
got
A and
Navy.
M. I got A
A&M,
and M playing at
Missouri,
home. Give me
UConn.
Temple,
Has
Oregon
Temple won
State.
a game? I super Eve ruined Temple forever for me. South Alabama, Arkansas State.
Give me Arkansas State.
I think South. Hawaii, San Diego State. Okay. So the remaining unbeatens: Georgia, Oregon, Texas, Troy, LSU, Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, Liberty, Central Florida, Ohio State, Penn State, Kansas, Pittsburgh, San Jose State somehow has lasted into week
San Jose
7.
State gets this. Okay, I can't see my top 2. I have way less than you. I have a lot of one-loss teams. I have Utah, Texas, SMU, Ole Miss, Maryland, Kansas, Syracuse, Ohio State, Penn State.
The only
I presume Georgia's
winless
also 6-0.
the only winless team is Old Dominion at this point. Okay, Liberty, FIU,
I don't
Liberty.
have any winless teams. I got
Give me
everybody with
Jack
one win.
State over New Mexico State. I'll take James Madison over Coastal. Middle Tennessee State over Louisiana Tech. I think I've been shaming Louisiana Tech a little bit, but there's just like, I feel like in that conference that I don't know. I don't know. Western Kentucky over UTEP. Memphis, South Florida. Maybe South Florida.
Yeah,
Um,
give me Northwestern. I'll take UNLV over Utah State. Give me, I don't know, I'll pick Utah just because I really like them apparently. San Jose State. Who do you got? I'm picking Colorado over Kansas State. I'm throwing that out there.
Pitt Cal on Saturday.
After their big win, beat Miami, they're gonna go. Wait. Did they play Miami at home and then they got to go all the way across the country to play Pitt?
Yep.
Okay, I'm taking
Pitt
Syracuse over
by a
NC State.
billion.
Who do you have? Old Miss LSU.
What?
Who do you have? Old Miss versus LSU.
LSU.
That's what I got. I'm a big fan of the Josh Pate scheduling dynamics thing. I said this on Twitter, and I'll say it again. It reminds me of the when Old Miss came to Auburn in 2021. It was same type deal where they had played like 5 straight SEC games, and Auburn was coming out. Auburn was at home off a bye and beat them. So I got that one. Give me Wisconsin, Rice, Buffalo, Texas State, Central Florida, Georgia. Give me Vanderbilt over
Ohio State,
Oregon.
Oregon. I gotta go Oregon here.
Oh yeah, this is the week that like is crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean
This is the
USC,
week
Penn
with all the
State.
games.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Florida goes
Okay,
on the
give
road to
me.
beat Tennessee. I hope y'all know that. Throwing that out there. Iowa, Louisville, Iowa State, Western Michigan, Clemson. I know I'd like to
You got
say,
Iowa
even
winning at home.
though we have no credentials compared to ESPN, but I guarantee that if you compare ours to like the general, like if anybody at ESPN or On3 or Rivals or 24/7 or something, if any of them do something like this, I guarantee they'll get it just as wrong. On average,
No, yeah, there's
obviously.
no way we're gonna. Well, I'm interested to see because we're gonna start out the year. Our record's gonna be awesome
Oh, for sure,
because of all
because
the
of all those
FCS
FCS
games.
games.
We're gonna start the year great, and then I'm like, we gotta see. We really gotta see how we're doing. Like week 4, week 5.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see
What
how we
did who
do.
did San Jose State play this week? They played Colorado State. That could be a loss, but I mean, okay, I'm in week 8. Troy South on the road. Troy, Jesus, so Troy is 7-0. Middle Tennessee State, Kansas, Middle Tennessee, Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State. I'll take Louisiana Tech. Western Kentucky, UTEP on a Friday, Wednesday. Jesus, I forgot. Oh my God, Troy's on a Tuesday. I forgot the Battle of the Belts on a Tuesday. I'm so sorry to my college professors who's gonna have to deal
Give
with
me New
me,
Mexico State.
um, and deal
Give
with
me
me on
BC.
it. I have at 8 a.m. the next day. Jesus, Jesus.
Actually, wait. I take it back. Give me Virginia Tech. You're not gonna win on a Thursday night game against Virginia Tech. That's gonna be fun. Florida State, Oregon. Um, Give me Oklahoma State. Although I feel like I have those two teams very highly rated. Okay, Bowling Green, Fresno State, Eastern, Notre
Georgia Tech
Dame.
over Notre Dame at home. This is another ACC game that I want to go to.
I'm picking
If you,
Southern, Iowa State.
Oh my
Give me
God, Central
Indiana at
Florida is
home.
also undefeated. I just realized that. I was like, I don't think I picked them to lose. I had not.
I only have
But
like 7 undefeated
Central
teams right
Florida could
now.
go 8-0 and finish the season 8-4 though. So, um,
Yeah.
there's quite a few schedules that are
Uh,
built up just like that.
Give
Does Old
me.
Dominion still not have a win? Old Dominion is 0-0. Jesus.
You know what? I'll
Um,
pick them for you. I'm picking Auburn over Missouri. I don't care. I think we're off a bye coming into this game. I don't know. It's around here. Give me Mississippi State over A&M. Get fun.
NC
Ooh,
State at
Oklahoma,
Cal on a
South
Saturday.
Carolina. That's gonna be Oklahoma, South Carolina. That's gonna be a fun game. UCLA, Rutgers. Give me San Jose State. Give me Colorado. Hmm. Give me LSU. Cincy. Who'd you said you had an NC State, Cal?
NC State.
Yeah, I'll pick them too. I got Cal's. They're 4-3, but I mean they beat some good wins.
All right, we got like
Give me
5 weeks
USC.
left. Week 9,
I have
week 9.
Maryland. Good lord. So Utah. Oh, Georgia. You skipped over Georgia, Texas, and Alabama, Tennessee.
Oh, I got Tennessee and Georgia.
I'm taking Texas and Tennessee. I'm taking the home team.
Look, the only thing I
Uh,
have against Texas here is that Georgia's already played in Alabama and they've probably won.
that is true. I'm taking Miami over Louisville.
And you get to play Texas in like what is this? Like you get to play them in late October?
Yeah, you get some nice weather.
Yeah,
The links
like
to my picks will be in the description, so that way you guys can follow along at home and see how we do.
okay. I mean, are you are you in week 9 yet?
Yeah,
Troy is the
I
number
only
3 team in the nation. Number 3.
have 6 teams.
I have 10 teams that are undefeated
Utah.
going into
Oh,
week
it's
9.
Syracuse. How do I have Syracuse at 6-0 and SMU
SMU,
and
Jesus.
Kansas and Utah?
Hey,
Okay,
I
I
have
gotta
Auburn
start
at six
picking.
and one. I have Florida at 6-1.
I
NC
do
State at
too.
7-1. Sam Houston
I
State
gotta
beats
start picking some losses for some
Liberty,
of these
Jack
guys.
State, Georgia
Okay, you know what?
Southern,
I'm picking Pitt. Sorry, Syracuse. I can't. I can't with you guys.
Boston College.
I bet I have USC. I don't. Are they have them undefeated? I bet I do. I bet that's where one of my undefeated is at.
San Jose State.
Give me
No,
Colorado.
Jesus.
A lot higher on Colorado than you are. I know that. What's their record at though?
Who?
I have them at 5-3. Colorado.
You have Colorado at 9 and
Let's
3.
keep going. Yeah, 5-3. Yeah. Give me Kansas. Actually, you know what? No, I'll give me Kansas State because I gotta start giving some of these guys losses.
Bro, wait. Is it not even shown? I don't even see Colorado on the right side on the left side of my page. What?
What are you talking about? They're on the right.
Yeah, I don't
They're
even
playing
see
them wrong.
them. Oh wait, no, because
Oh,
it's called CU Boulder. That's why. I have them at 3 and
yeah.
5 going week 9.
I have them 5-3.
Arkansas, Miami, Ohio, Nebraska, Ohio, Wake
Give me
Forest.
Auburn.
Oh my God, just a Nebraska over Ohio State. Jeez, I'm just trying to get through this at this
Give
point.
me Miami, Ole
TCU,
Miss,
Eastern,
Minnesota.
Arizona. Give me Mizzou, honestly. Cal, Oregon State, a real Pac-12 matchup. UCF, bring me on. I think all the schools that play each other that used to be on Pac-12 should use Pac-12 logos on their field for this year. Just send it off properly. I have Troy, LSU, Central Florida, and Georgia all in my top 5. Okay, okay.
Give me Air Force, dude. I know Air Force has a crazy record too. I bet they're way up there. Yeah, they're number 11.
I want to go to the Texas Vanderbilt game, bro. Just to see, just to see.
Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, yeah, you're on week 9.
What?
I said, are you on week 10 yet?
Hold on, give me that.
All right.
I have the ACC absolutely floppering each other up this year.
No, I do too. I wish I could see who I have number 1. I know they're 8-0, whoever they are, and so is Utah and
Oregon
USC,
just jumped
Miami, and
from
Michigan.
like 9 to 3. I don't know who they beat somebody big. Um, okay, so New Mexico State, Texas State, Louisiana Tech, Jack State. Jack
Yeah, I'm
State
picking
over
Texas
Liberty?
Tech.
Wait, no, Liberty.
Give me Tulane.
You
Georgia
know
State
what?
versus
Wait, I think I
Utah.
had the right idea with, okay, Kennesaw, Western Kentucky, Tulane, UConn, Auburn, App State, South, Baylor,
Another
Hawaii,
classic ACC
Clemson,
match.
Eastern.
Stanford at NC State. Give me Coastal.
Over Troy?
I don't know if Troy's gonna go. They're 7-2. I'm like, I think they got to slip up somewhere.
Don't worry,
Give
it's
me
coming.
Akron, and it would be Oregon, Michigan. I'm gonna take Oregon to go up there and win. Pretty high. I feel like I'm really high on Nebraska. Well, I have Oregon number one. That makes sense. I think they're undefeated in mine. Give me Tennessee. Tennessee.
Who did
Actually, no,
San Jose
Washington.
State play this week? Oh, they didn't play anybody this week. Okay. I'm like,
Give me Army
week
because I have
11. I'm on to week 11, and there are even fewer games.
perfect.
Okay, are you there?
Okay, yeah.
Miami, Central,
Ball State,
Ohio, Western,
Bowling
at,
Green, Ohio.
East, Cal, Iowa over UCLA. A Pride at UCLA.
Yeah, it's just a long way for them to go.
I can't wait for us to play one
Give me
year of
Rice.
this with the current alignment set, and we're like, we should play regional opponents.
Give me
Like,
Fresno State.
one way or the other,
No,
it's coming.
give me Central Florida.
Central Florida's 10-0 in my bracket right now.
I have them 7-3. I'm looking
Oh
at
wait,
that.
never
I'm
mind. They're
looking at
9-1. I skipped over their last game.
I have Syracuse at 7-1, and then where's Arizona State at? I feel like I have them pretty, or Boston College. I feel like I've been doing good. Okay, no, I'm taking Syracuse then. Okay, Syracuse, Boise State, Miami's gonna beat Georgia Tech.
Why do I have Pitt so hot?
I have LSU winning at home. I have Missouri beating Oklahoma at home. Give me Michigan at Indiana. Jim Madison wins at home. Duke.
Do they just have?
Um, Penn State. That's probably gonna be the whiteout game. I got Penn State. Give me Pitt. Rutgers. Texas Tech. Oklahoma State. Tulane.
I mean, dude, I gotta say, if Pitt loses to North Carolina in week 6, I can't have them that unscathed with every other team in their.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, no, I might do that too. I might look at some of these and flip back. I just think I can't believe I only have 3 undefeated teams making it to week 11. And Appalachian State's 9-1. Okay, I gotta pick them to lose because I'm gonna pick Troy to make a. Troy is my playoff pick, so they gotta. The path has to open up for them to get there, though. Oh yeah, give me Coastal on a Friday. Okay, no. Georgia Old Miss. That's an interesting game. I'm picking Georgia. I think it's too good. Give me Texas, Marshall, Tennessee, BYU, Utah. That's gonna be a fun game. You know what? Give me BYU.
Georgia, Troy, Oklahoma State, Kansas are my top 4.
I have Miami, Tulane, Georgia, Ohio State, Auburn, Jacksonville State. That's great. I can't see my top two, but I'm pretty sure one of them is Oregon at 10-0, and then I actually don't know who else I have that's undefeated right now.
Wait, am I
Who else
really
has
looking
Georgia?
at this like? You know
There's
what?
always
Whatever.
Utah.
We're going with the vibes, pure vibes out here.
Give me Clemson. Give me Vanderbilt versus South Carolina at home. I got that one. Notre Dame, Florida State. Ooh, that's a fun game. Give me Notre Dame in South Bend. Okay, week 12. Are you on week 12?
Yes. I've already been picking because I'm like, we have a kid. So tired. And yes, I just went through that and just like went left, right, left, right, left, right. But I mean, honestly, I don't think I would pick one different. Um, Simply you can finally win a game. Florida LSU. Like I think Florida pulls off some miraculous victories. Like
I'll pick Florida too, playing at home. Syracuse going all the way out to California. Give me the Golden Bears. Actually, you know what? Give me Syracuse. I'm pretty sure I have them. Dude, I just know my undefeated team is going to be somebody like really crazy. Give me Georgia home versus Tennessee.
I've picked Nebraska in a random game. Like Wisconsin's not okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm like, yeah, there's some random game, and there's some team that I keep picking to win randomly, and then I'm gonna look back and it's like it's gonna be all of them. Give me Auburn, Navy, West Virginia, Oregon, Utah State, UAB, Boise State. Okay, week 13. Huh. Oh, okay. I have Oregon undefeated, Texas undefeated, Georgia 9-1, Miami 9-1, Auburn, Ohio State, Syracuse, Utah, Jacksonville State, Kansas, Notre Dame, Tulane. That's my top 12. I feel like that's not bad.
I'm already picking. We're at halfway through this. I'll wait for you on the next one though.
Oh my gosh, there's so many games. We had like a week where there was not that many, and then we have a week where there's a ton. Okay. Give me North Carolina.
I'm on my final week. See, okay, Georgia and Oklahoma State being undefeated kind of makes sense, but Troy also being undefeated doesn't.
No, I need Troy to win. Yeah. Give me. I'm speeding through these now. I'm picking a bunch of teams playing home. Texas State.
Come on, brother.
No, give me Ole Miss. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're to the part of we're like the insane part of Florida's schedule. I think this is where they run out of luck at this point. I had them like 7-3 going into this game, something like that. 8-3.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have
week
an 8-3
14.
currently. Okay, are you at week 14 yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Could be Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl. But could you imagine if that actually happened?
What?
If they get there if Old Miss makes it through the year and then they lose to Mississippi State. Because what I have them at right now, I feel like they have a good record. Yeah, they're 9-2. Yeah,
Bro, I clicked
they're gonna
Mississippi State too. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god. What
I
if
think
my
Ole Miss is
hand
gonna
just
play
knows
them.
ball? What if my hand knows ball?
They're gonna play themselves out of a playoff spot in week 14.
Yeah, that was one
Boston
thing.
College.
One thing I don't understand. How are you supposed to say, yes, if the regular season doesn't matter as much because now we have 12 spots. But I'm like, now instead of it being, no, you can't have even one loss and consider yourself a playoff team. Now it's more like, yes, you still need to win every game because one extra loss and you're at, like, I don't understand some people. I love having the dichotomy of like real Florida State, Florida State, Mississippi State, and then like LSU, Oklahoma. It's like the same way. Like, come on, be so real.
I gotta pick Jacksonville State to lose some more games. They're 10-1. I need
I mean,
Troy to
they're in
be the
a
only.
they don't have the world's hardest schedule. Let's be honest here. Did you pick
Yeah,
Bama over Auburn?
I did because otherwise I think I would have Auburn going 11-1, and that doesn't really feel right. So I went very optimistic.
I do think that Jack State drops it to Western this last game.
Where did they play this last week? Who did I pick them? I did not do that. Dude, I'm gonna be straight up the Mac.
Army Navy.
I'm picking them randomly, honestly. You know,
Yeah.
none of my Mac picks
How do
make
I
any
get
sense.
a?
Yeah.
Does it not?
I don't think they can do a 12-team bracket because I was looking at it earlier and they only gave me the 4-team one.
Yeah, but does it not even give? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so permalink. Okay. So y'all can't see it. I apologize, but we have Georgia, Troy, Oklahoma State as our top three. Then we have Michigan, Oregon, Clemson, Liberty.
Wait, so do you click permalink?
Well, no, I clicked
You have
permalink
to
just
get.
to get the code, but I don't know. We'll go through that. Liberty, Kansas, LSU, Auburn, NC State, Arizona,
Not
all
that.
sort of
Dang
as
it.
conference champions. Then the rest of the top 25 is Tulane, Boise State, South Florida, Eastern Michigan, Utah, Texas State, Alabama, Florida State, Texas, Ohio State, Miami, USC, and Notre Dame. Obviously, this isn't exactly, this is just a pure computer schedule, right? Um, and then right outside
Uh-huh.
Jacksonville State at 9-3, South Alabama 9-3, UCF 9-3, Western Kentucky, San Jose State, and then I will slowly go through and point out some Florida 8-4, UAB 8-4, Army 8-4, UNC 7-5, Oregon State 7-5, UTSA 7-5, Louisiana 6-6, South Carolina 6-6, ULM just missed going bowling, UMass also just missed going bowling. CU Boulder at 3-9. Sam Houston State 3-9. Old Dominion, I'm so sorry, winless. FAU, I'm so sorry, 2-10. Oregon State or Arizona State 2-10. Nevada plays 13 games.
Yeah, I have them going 2-11.
What? Oh, do
I
they
feel like
play
I have.
Hawaii? And oh, is that? Yes, they
Yeah.
do. They did the thing. Or wait, no, they didn't do the
Wait,
thing. What? Who are they
I need to make
playing?
sure I didn't.
That doesn't
I have
count.
no idea.
It must be that they're playing Hawaii. Wait, one, two, three, four, five.
Yeah, they probably just. Yeah, sometimes if you play. Did they play at Hawaii? Sometimes if you play at Hawaii, you get an extra game.
Yeah, they're playing at Hawaii, even though it's a
You
conference
get an
game.
extra home
What?
game.
Okay, but
Yeah.
gentlemen, that is the. I don't even know how long we've been recording, but yeah.
Wait, can I put my top
Oh,
two?
go ahead.
I think it's Oregon and Texas undefeated.
Okay.
Georgia 11-1, Miami 11-1, Utah 11-1, Kansas 11-1, Michigan and Ohio State each at 10-2. Then James Madison 10-2, Tulane 10-2, Clemson and Jacksonville State each at 10-2. I'm probably gonna flip these around before I post my link because like I said, I've put Troy in the playoffs. I gotta pick a route for them to get there. So
But
we're gonna
yeah,
keep up. I guess on Twitter, I'm gonna keep up with mine and see how I do each week. I can't speak for Scout, but that's me.
hey, we'll at least keep it up for a while. But yeah, but
Yeah.
enjoyed doing this. We'll keep in touch with y'all, and as always, Wow. Oh my God. You know what I almost said. But as always, thank you all and have a great day.